The 2025 Abu Dhabi title decider. 3 drivers, 1 crown. The 2025 Formula One season has reached its final chapter, and the stakes could not be higher. We arrive at Abu Dhabi with 3 drivers still mathematically in contention for the World Championship. Lando Norris, Max Verstappen, and Oscar Piastri. Round 24, Yas Marina. Every corner, every pit stop, every strategic call will define who becomes the 2025 World Champion. And the tension isn't only on the circuit. The psychological battle off track may prove just as decisive. Here is the full timetable for the final round. In GMT, the Friday, FP1 0930, FP2 13 shorties. Saturday, FP3 1030. Qualifying 14 teeter, 13 fatakin. Sunday. Race start 13 high. A midday title decider. Calm for viewers, brutal for the drivers. After Qatar, Verstappen sparked headlines by saying he's only in the title fight because McLaren kept making mistakes. A harsh claim, but worryingly for McLaren, not entirely inaccurate. The safety car blunder in Qatar, which cost Piastri a guaranteed victory, was just the latest chapter in a season full of missed opportunities. Norris leads Verstappen by 12 points. Piastri sits 16 behind Norris. What should have been a 2-car McLaren showdown became a 3-way thriller because Verstappen refused to let the season die, and because McLaren kept dropping points. How many points did they really throw away? More than most fans realize. Oscar Piastri, approx. 87 points lost. Penalties, team errors, operational confusion. DNFs, Las Vegas disqualification, the Qatar safety car disaster. Lando Norris, approx. 72 points lost. Engine failure at Zandvoort. Vegas disqualification, qualifying incidents, errors in Canada. Weak Qatar race execution. Meanwhile, Verstappen maximized the vast majority of his opportunities. His claim that he'd have wrapped up the title long ago in a McLaren is harsh, but statistically defensible. Shadow hangs over this title decider. Abu Dhabi, 2016. Hamilton slowed the field deliberately to push Rosberg back into the pack. Mercedes begged him to speed up. He refused. He said, "I'm losing the World Championship right now. I'm not worried about winning the race." Fast forward to 2025. Norris and Piastri are separated by 16 points. Verstappen sits between them, 12 behind Norris, 4 ahead of Piastri. Could Piastri cost Norris the championship? In theory, yes. If Piastri wins and Norris finishes behind Verstappen, the title could slip through McLaren's fingers. But insiders believe Piastri would follow team strategy if necessary, not because he lacks ambition, but because he understands the long-term dynamics of a top organization. Expectations are clear behind closed doors. If Piastri is out of mathematical contention mid-race, he will be asked to support Norris. The big question, will the team need to use that card? Red Bull knows how to wage a mental battle better than anyone. Laurent Marquez commented this week that racing Verstappen comes with an intimidation factor. He rarely botches a start. He almost never misses turn 1. Extracts extraordinary tire life. He is brutally consistent. Combine that with momentum, 5 wins in the last 8 races, and the resurgence of Red Bull's form after Monza. And Verstappen arrives in Abu Dhabi as the most dangerous version of himself. Not the hunted. He has nothing to lose. McLaren has everything to protect, and champions with nothing to lose are often the most lethal. Max Verstappen, he must win. Hope 2 cars finish between him and Norris. Cannot control the mathematics. Only his own execution. He may need Ferrari or Mercedes to play an involuntary role. The track characteristics suit Red Bull. High grip, low degradation, clean practice data. No sprint format to trap them. Oscar Piastri, realistically, he needs to win or finish P2 at worst. Momentum is back on his side after Qatar. Missing FP1 for rookie running shouldn't hinder him. He has delivered strongly in similar scenarios. Pole position may be essential. Lando Norris for Norris. This is the most pressurized race of his career. A clean Saturday is mandatory. If he nails Q3, Sunday becomes manageable. If he falters, the tension will be suffocating. And yes, team orders remain an unspoken insurance policy. Here's the jaw-dropping part. All three contenders arrive with 7 wins each. Norris, 7 Verstappen, Piastri. Almost identical. Norris, 7. Verstappen, 7 Piastri, 6. This is parity at its purest form. But momentum favors Verstappen. 2 of his strongest results came in the last 2 rounds. Triple driver finales are extremely rare. In the last 20 years, they happened only twice. 2007. Raikkonen stole 2010. Vettel stole it in both cases. The driver in third place won the championship. An ominous stat for Norris. A hopeful one for Verstappen and Piastri. McLaren insists publicly that team orders are off the table. But privately, the stance is far more pragmatic. If Piastri has no mathematical path to the title during the race, he will be asked to assist Norris, whether that means defending, yielding, or controlling the pace. McLaren will not let this title slip through their fingers without using every option. This may define careers. It may define relationships. It may define next season. 3 drivers, 1 final race. One of the closest statistical seasons in the history of the sport. Norris, tactician Verstappen, the psychological assassin Piastri. Adayurtidridan Fiwarn. The wild card with nothing to lose, Abu Dhabi will not be won by the fastest car, but by the driver who handles the weight of expectation with the calmest mind. The crown is within reach. Now it's about who holds their nerve.